and the last 2 steps. And we did it. Hi everybody, Reinhard here from Greenfit Family, and in today's video I decided to do a challenge. And the challenge is to walk 10,000 steps every single day. The office edition. You might wonder, but why 10,000 steps? And why an office edition? I will come to that in just a minute. Before we get started with this video, if you like what you're seeing, please leave a like, let me know down in the comments, subscribe, and feel free to share this video with other people. Alright, with the current pandemic going on, a lot of people have to work from home, other people might have lost their job unfortunately, or even in a normal life with an office job, you just sit a lot, including me. At this moment I have an office job as well, I have to work from home, I work full time. Before the pandemic, I sat every day like 9 hours, and with the current situation, that amount of hours has just increased even more, and I think that can't just be healthy for you. And I know for sure that I'm not the only one with this problem. So I decided to do a challenge for myself where I have to walk every day 10,000 steps, and besides that I wanted to make a video about it where I inspire other people who are in the same situation as me who can use more physical exercises. So why the office edition? Well, because like I said, at this moment I have an office job, and also I like to inspire other people who are in a similar situation as me. And why 10,000 steps? If you have a job where you just walk a lot or you're just on the move all day, you hit those 10,000 steps really easy. Keep in mind this is the office edition. So a big part of the day I'm just behind my laptop, sitting and basically staring at my screen. I mean, working, not staring, right? The average amount of steps that I made every day before I started this challenge were like a couple thousand. On average, it would have been like 2,000 steps every day. That's what the app measured, and the real amount is higher, but I'll come back to that later on in this video. In the past, I actually used to walk and sport a lot. So it seems doable for me to set the minimum amount of steps every day at like 10,000 steps, and also 10,000. I mean, it's a big round number, and that's also why I decided to pick this. Alright, moving on. I started this challenge for myself on July the 6th, and since the day I managed to complete this goal every single day, and I'll show you that in a minute. In this video I will show you a normal work day where I work from home and where I will reach my 10,000 steps in the hours besides my work hours. But first I will inform you how I measure my steps, and in the end I will share with you my experience that I gained during this challenge from walking 10,000 steps a day compared to walking nearly 2,000 steps a day. Alright, let's get started. First of all I will show you the app that I use. It's actually called Stop a Teller. If you translate that, it actually means step counter, and you might not expect it, but it actually counts your steps. So you didn't see that coming, right? No, just kidding. Alright, here we actually have the app. I'm recording the screen as well, so I will put it in the video. As you can see, today I'm at a little bit over 5,600 steps. If I tap on it, you see an overview of this week. Actually, today it's Wednesday. I will show you here. On top you see Wednesday 15th of July. Interesting is you see like right here the previous days, Monday and Tuesday, I hit over just a little bit over 10,000 steps. If we go back last week, you see the entire week I managed to reach the goal as well. And on Friday, this was actually the 10th of July, I set a new record. Woo! Alright, and here you see actually Monday, and this is the day where I started. If I go back in time even more a bit, then you see the week before that I didn't do that challenge, and in this week I didn't have my phone in my pocket all the times. I mean, on a Saturday I can't imagine that I only walked 600 steps, and spoiler, I didn't. Yeah, this gives you a quick indication that I didn't walk as much. I didn't had my mobile phone all the time in my pocket. If we go back, another thing I like to mention is, you see most of the days I just barely hit those goals. So I'd like to mention two things about this. First thing is I walk way more than 10k steps every day if I want this app to measure 10k. And why is that? Because if I walk long distances, this app is quite accurate. I mean, I think for 95% of my steps, he counts them. So that's quite efficient. But the biggest part of the day, I'm inside. And I walk quite some time during the day. In like the close quarters, it's not that accurate as I hoped it to be. Second thing I'd like to mention is I'm planning on reaching 10k steps with this app. And once I know I reach my goal for today, I most of the time put it on a desk. So most important is I'd like to be able to show you that I actually make it. And yeah, that's actually what I'd like to show you from this app for now. So now you actually have an idea how I measure my steps with this app. See you tomorrow when I will take you through my day and where I will show you exactly how I succeed this challenge daily. Good morning everybody. I just woke up and I'm not trying to speak too loud because other people are still sleeping in this house. My alarm went off at 6 a.m. and as you can see it's just over 6 a.m. I guess. Yes. For today I will guide you through my day where I complete this challenge. First of all, I'd like to explain the plan, how I do it every day. So I want to spread my steps over the day. I don't want to peak at one point. It feels better for my body if I just spread it out. That's also why I got up quite early. What I almost forgot is I'd like to show you that I also really start at 0 steps, just like this. Yes, let's get started. For now, I'll take my breakfast, brush my teeth, and I'll see you after that point. Alright, I finished my breakfast and got ready for the walk, the first walk of the day. Shoes are on, jacket is on. At this moment I'm at 120 steps. I'll include the screenshots also. And the weather forecast actually said it could be a bit of a rainy day, so I can always bring an umbrella, but for now it seems okay. And yeah, see you after the walk. So I also want to show you the park that's in the area of my house. There are multiple reasons why this area is so appealing to me. First of all, the nature. There's a lot of green there, something that becomes more and more rare in the city that I live in. There are beautiful flowers and animals, maybe you can also hear the birds in the background, that is actual sound footage of how it sounds there. I also like to include the huge trees that are around there. In this clip you see me standing next to a big tree, and for your idea, I'm quite tall, but next to this tree I'm just a tiny human. And finally, there is this big lake where you can walk all the way around, just lovely and something I really like to show you. So I'm back from the first round and at this point I'm at 2,413 steps. In just over, I think, 20 minutes I walked about 2,300 steps, so that's quite nice, a good start for today. So for now I'm gonna work and I'll give you another update in a couple hours. Alright, at this point it's like 10 o'clock in the morning, so yeah, now time for a short break. Alright, the break is over and at this point I am at, let me check, 2,747 steps, as you can see. So like I said, I try to divide my steps also over my working hours, and every now and then I just fill my cup with some water, you know, just walk up and down the stairs a bit through the house and then continue working, so I stay physically also a bit active. And for now, back to work. Good afternoon, it's been 3 hours since my last break and it's about, yes, it's exactly 1 o'clock. I have managed to make like almost 3,000 steps. The plan for now is to grab something to eat, grab my lunch, and after that point I'll just walk the same round as I did this morning. If I look up to the sky, I see some blue. I see most of the clouds are like white, so which means that it probably won't rain, which is good news as well. I don't have to bring my umbrella. So yeah, see you in a bit. All right. I just got back from lunch and a second walk. Just wanted to give you a short update. At this point, 5,243 steps. And for me, now it's time to go back to work. See you in a couple hours, probably when I'm finished with my work for today. All right. Finally, it's 5 o'clock, which means I am done working for today, and which also means that I'll give you another update. In the past couple hours, I walked, I don't know, a couple hundred steps. At this point, I'm at 5,500, as you can see. So for now, it's actually time to walk the big round for today, and which means that I'll be walking about 4,000 steps in, yeah, I don't know, maybe 40 to 50 minutes, maybe a little bit quicker. I'll try my best to walk in not a chill mode. In that case, I stay active and also burn some calories. So it's more like an exercise for your body. For now, I will put on the GPS tracker so I can show you how long of a distance I walked in how many times, and yeah, I'll show that in the next update after I'm back behind this camera. See you in a bit. All right, and we're back. I definitely made sort of a workout out of this walking round. I'll show you the analytics that came out of the GPS tracker. It was quite a round, and I feel like I'm still kind of sweating. I feel my heart still beating up in my neck a bit. Also, like, you know, this tickling feeling in your muscles, like they are glowing a bit after you've done sort of a workout. Well, that's the feeling I have right now, which is quite good, I'd say. Let me show you the stats. Here you see them. I walked in like 34, almost 35 minutes, almost 4,000 steps. And I also show you like the exact round that I did. So yeah, pretty happy. It felt like I was walking quite fast in like just over half an hour, almost 4,000 steps. Isn't bad in my opinion. At this point, I'm at 9,588 steps. So yes, just over 400 steps remaining. For the final part, I'm actually in the backyard. I have to do a couple more steps. I'm at this moment at like 50 steps away from a target. As you can see, I have almost a sunflower who is coming out. I hope you can see it a little bit. Just 30 steps away, just walking around a bit. Also, I have my apple tree right here. Not sure if you can see it, but it has some beautiful apples growing right here. Not really tasty to eat just like that, but most of the time they end up in an apple pie that we make. And the last 2 steps, and we did it. So as you can see, it didn't take me too long. I mean, like 1.5 hours spread it out over the entire day isn't too long in my opinion. That's actually gonna be it for today, I guess. Now the last part of this video. Last part of this video is the experience that I got over the days doing this challenge. So personally, what I found out really nice is that like the long walks where I end my day with feel like a small workout. So in this way I noticed for myself that this actually is good for at least my legs. In the beginning of this challenge I actually felt my joints all the time, especially my knees and my hips. I think the best thing to do is to build it up a bit slower than as I did. So let's say if you're at 5,000 steps a day at this point and you'd like to go to 10,000 as well, maybe for a week try to bring it up to like 7,000 to 8,000 steps a day, and to slowly work to the amount of steps that you actually like to set as a goal for yourself. So build up, not too slow but also not too quick. Another bit of experience is that I feel really fit. I notice a positive mindset. If I'm walking, I'm constantly thinking about things I'd like to achieve, thinking about nice stuff. So overall, positive mindset. And also actually research have shown that walking stimulates a certain part of the brains that actually helps you to be creative. It also gives you a certain amount of distraction, and personally I like that a lot. It helps me to stay a bit more motivated for my work as well. I'm planning on doing exercises for my core strength as well. At this point it feels a little bit outbalanced. Also another thing that I found out on like the third day that I decided to do this challenge is that I was so focused on the goal that I forgot to enjoy it, to take a moment for myself. At that point I just didn't get the motivation for this challenge and other daily things I do besides this challenge. So motivation actually might be a problem. What really helped for me is just to enjoy the environment, get food for thoughts, or maybe take someone with you where you can talk to and where you can have a nice, enjoyable time with. That's actually gonna be it for this video. So like I said, the main reason for me making this video is to inspire other people who are in a similar situation as me, who can use a little bit more physical exercises. In my opinion, this is just a really fun way to start off and maybe build up to other goals, other challenges that you can set for yourself. Personally, I'm really glad I'm doing this challenge. I'll try to do it as long as possible. So yeah, I'm really curious how long I will be able to reach this goal, where I will reach the 10,000 steps with this app as well. I mean, otherwise you can cheat a little bit. I just want to make sure, and that's why I use this app. I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like if you did. Let me know your thoughts down below as well. Subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks for watching, and hopefully see you next time. Bye bye.